Bubble is a very famous platform for no-code app development. And today, let's just see what the interface looks like and what are the different features and components that are offered by Bubble. So this is the homepage of bubble.io. Here you can see that it's a full stack no-code app builder, which means that you can design your front end and your back end, define database structures, add workflows, use plugins, all without a single line of code. And you can see that more than 33 lakhs apps has been built on Bubble, and the app builders have raised more than $15 billion of funds. And the best part about it is that Bubble has integrated more than 6,000 plugins in it, like the Google Maps API, payment plugins for Stripe, and many different other plugins. So once you sign up on this website, you're taken to a project page. This is the project page where you can see all your created apps, and you can go ahead and create a new app by clicking on create an app button. Here you can name your app without spaces. So let's just name it as demo YouTube course. And here you can explore different templates that are pre-built by Bubble. For now, we just click on get started. And here you can see some of the premium features like custom domains. You can get your own website name. You can publish your app, and there are different number of plugins. Like I said, Stripe plugins for payment, Google Maps, SendGrid, and so many more. So we just click on start with the basic features here. Now, once you have created your project, you land on this screen. This is called the workspace. And here is where all the magic happens. So on the left side, you will see 7 tabs. There is design tab, workflow tab, data, styles, plugins, settings, and logs. And besides that, you will see an elements tree. Now here you have a few drop downs. If you just close these drop downs, here we have visual elements. Whenever you interact with an app, all the components that you see like text, button, icon, image, alert, video, maps, we can just drag and drop them from the elements tree to the workspace. So let's start with text. Just drag and drop here, and then you can adjust the size of it. And for each of the element, you have something called a property panel here, where you can just go ahead and edit the name of the text, like text header, and you can change what the text is. Let's just say this is a demo app. And then you have the properties that you can edit. Like the basic ones are you can change the text size. Let's just change to 24. And you can change the orientation, make it bold, italics, the word spacing, line spacing, letter spacing. And there are many other properties which you can change. So let's just go with the basic ones now. And then you have some other components like button. So button is a very important component. Like in every app, you have a button which does some action, right? So for each of the button in Bubble, we have something called a workflow, which is nothing but defining what this button will do once it is clicked. So first, let's change the appearance of the button. Like you can change the background of the button to black, or the roundness of it to make it more visually appealing. And let's just name it as button run. So for now we have a text and a button. Then we have different elements like alert. Like you might have seen that when you click a button or do some action in an app, you get an alert at the top, like thanks for updating your information. So you can define all those alerts from here by using the alert element. And you can also attach a YouTube video or video from any other web source by using this video element here. And there is one map element also. So Bubble uses Google Map API to display the app and the data from Google. So the data from Google Maps API is used to display the map on Bubble dashboard, but you can manage all of those account information and billing from the Google Cloud account itself. Now, whatever you have added on your workspace, you can just preview it by clicking the preview button here. Now, this is what your app looks like when it is developing. So you can just test out your app whether if it is working or not. Click on the button. Currently, none of the workflows has been added to the run button, but on the go you can check whether your app is working or not before you actually publish this app. Now let's just delete this image and map element and create a very small and simple app. So the app is going to be, when we click the run button, the text will show or hide. So for that, let's just add a workflow to this button. So this is the workflow tab. Here you can define what happens when a button is clicked. So we have to provide two conditions here, that when a button run is clicked and the text is visible, we have to hide that text. So we click here and the element button run is selected. Only when the text header is visible, this is the first condition, and what action has to be performed should be defined here. So we go to the elements action and we click on hide, and the element to hide is the text header. This is the first action, and the second action is something similar. So we go to the elements, we click on an element is clicked, the element is button run, and only when the text header is not visible. So this is the second condition, and the action to be performed here is element action and show. The element to be shown is text header. So now both the actions are defined here on the workflow tab. So let's just go and preview this current version. We have to just refresh this page, and when we click on the run, this text is hidden, and when we click again, it's visible. So this was just a small demonstration on what we can do on Bubble, and we saw about the visual elements. So from next video, we'll build some really cool apps by using the workflow tab. We'll see what containers are, how to use input forms, and there are so many plugins that are offered by Bubble. We'll see all of them from the next video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe the channel if you want to learn more about no-code development. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.